Hi, my name's Elliot and welcome back to part 2 of my MetaPrint workspace upgrade. You can find the first one on my channel or by clicking the link in this video's description. I was playing around in Gravity Sketch the other day and I made this tree-like stand for displaying a bunch of 3D printed benchy boats, so I decided to make it in real life, after a quick sip of virtual reality. The CAD for this model was super simple, and within 20 minutes I had a full stackable assembly ready to print. I'm just using a variety of PLA colours for each of the branches, and then the base will be in PLA carbon fibre with increased wall thickness and infill percentage to give it some weight so the whole structure doesn't topple over once assembled. Before I put the benchy tree together, I went back into VR to make the shelf. I wanted to make it all in one piece, taking advantage of the additive process, with the brackets integrated into the main shelf bit. And for the design of the brackets, I used a bit of inspiration from generative design or topology optimization, which uses algorithms to generate unique organic looking parts that optimize for material reduction and improved strength to weight ratio. However, these are just for the look, not really the function. With all the 3D printed parts and the microphone stand ready to go, I then started putting everything together. The shelf is held on with double-sided adhesive tape, as this has proven to be fairly strong in the past and the samples aren't too weighty, but we'll see how long this holds up. With the shelf up, I then put the benchy tree stand together, slotting each rod into the hole on the underside of the piece that sits above it, creating a stem and leaf type structure, but with enough tolerance where I can adjust the angles. Although it did actually remain fairly stable, it did get a bit more wobbly as it got to the last few pieces. And I had to push it into the corner of the foam as it was slightly leaning forward. To add to my YouTuber starter pack, I bought this desk mountable microphone stand, which will come in perfect use when I start my MetaVision podcast. And now that this is all in place, it won't be long until I can record the first episode. I've just got to get a small number of guests lined up before I launch it. But I'll talk more about that in another video in the next few weeks. With everything screwed in and tightened up, I connected my audio interface. Luckily, this is something I already had for years for my music production, so I didn't have to buy one. And there you have it. The MetaPrint Content Studio is now ready for action. So let's start making some noise on YouTube and see where this takes us. Thanks for watching.